Hello and welcome to your weekly dose of Capsule Machina. Today we're going to try and finish up the Wagon R. I keep calling it a topo, maybe it's because it's, right? Good news on this, she's legal to drive on the road. Bad news is when I got to drive it around, you notice things. From first to second gear, if you're gunning it, trying to get on the freeway, it jumps into second gear. But if you're just, regularly, slowly depressing the accelerator, then it'll transition into second gear. I have not changed the transmission fluid on it yet, and I don't know if that'll make any difference. I remember seeing a video of a gentleman in Japan changing some type of solenoid in this particular transmission, the 3-speed, and because of the same issue, it jumped into gear. So I'm just gonna drive it. I mean, what else can you do at this point? I'm not gonna pull the transmission out to try and repair it. Another thing too is on the first drive to go get some gas, I had the boys in the back and the struts are just blown. They're totally shot. And I kind of knew that, but I didn't know how bad it was till we got the kids in the back. And it's like, it feels like it's bottoming out. So, like, I put in a request in Amiyama, and for front struts and rear struts, just a strut. And it came back with shipping $900 and change. And I can't bring myself to spend $900 on struts and shocks. I just can't. Considering how basic the shock is back here and the strut, $900. Oh. So I'm gonna try and go a different route. I mean, I've looked on Buyee. I've seen KYBs, a set for $100. And I may reach out to Jamar from all things JDM, see if I can't just have, his ninjas purchase it and then just ship it over. And I feel like that'll be cheaper. And on top of that, I saw some used struts from Buyee as well. It's a whole assembly. And that will kind of remedy this whole issue I'm having with that being so rusted out. I'm kind of dreading removing that nut from that strut bolt. So if I get a whole new setup, whether it be used or not, because I can't find new ones, it's weird. Unless I gotta look for the EK wagon or whatever. I don't know, it's so weird. Like EK wagons, same setup, same kind of shape and design. Maybe find it, but not even for new ones. It's all stock stuff, like OE stuff. And the OE stuff's like $200 per strut. But I found a set of front ones from a EK wagon. It's the H81W. And same kind of setup here, 2-bolt. Looks virtually same. The way the brake line mounts up to the strut. So I think I might go with that. It's like $40, from Buyee. Buy now, and then I'll see if brother from all things JDM, Jamar, can hook it up and just get it shipped straight over. Because driving this thing on a freeway, oh my god, because it's so tall and top heavy, just a car passing me up, it's like it's all over the road. It's a trip. It makes me not even want to drive it. In a couple of weeks, I'll be getting the lowering springs, so that'll kind of couple onto that. So I can just, if I get the struts, I can just put the lowering springs in and then boom, just mount it. It'll be quick install, really. So I'm kind of torn right now, and we'll see where it goes. Stay tuned for that. Now I need to shift my gears and just knock this out. I did the first cut, so now I'm gonna polish it with that Meguiar's Ultimate Polish and the polishing pad, and then go on to liquid wax and just be done with it. I'm sure I missed some spots, but that polish will kind of cover it up, really bring it up the shine up, and then they said be done with it so I can pull this out and move my other cars in. Because pretty soon I'll be working on this. I got to change tires, I got to do other things with it. So I just want to kind of get this squared away to a certain point and then pull it outside and kind of park it the way I had this Tahoe parked. So I don't want to do the, you know, the time lapse where I'm polishing. There's plenty of that stuff out there. So I'll give you an update when it's like I'm out to the next stage, and then you kind of, eventually I'll pull it out in the sunlight and you can see it when it's all done. Because just like this one, all the oxidation, all the white just turned hazy chalk. So I want to bring at least some kind of shine back, make you feel like it really is a new car, even though it's 25 years old. So stay tuned for those updates. And here we go, I'm gonna get started. All right, I'm taking this video as a reference, seeing before and after. This is the Wagon R. So I'm just gonna do the top part. Let's see how it turns out. Stay tuned. Well, I was able to get the roof done. Had to open the garage doors, just too dang hot. Trying to give you a compare, but see, I did all this while I was at it. And there was a stain coming from the old wiper that ran down. I was able to clean that up. Still need to get underneath it. See, I haven't done this. That gives you any indication of, I mean, it is chalky. So if I rub in certain areas, you know, the residue still comes up. Overall, the paint, after cutting it down, getting that oxidized layer off, it's pretty good. Pretty good. So I was able to get down through here, and I just did the front, but in the hood, I mean. And the hood came out pretty good. And then I did the headlights again while I was there, just recut these down. But that's as clear as they get. They just don't look anything like the Topos, you know. I think it has a lot to do with, you know, this plastic has those grids already in it, whereas the Topo is just clear. And the grid's actually the reflective part of it. Nice sweet LED on the Topo. I have some LEDs coming for this. I know the Wagon RR has black lights, the headlights, they look real nice. But the paint's looking pretty good so far. Gonna get to the sides tomorrow. Just, you know, being in the garage in 100+ degree weather is not fun. And this one little fan. So, like I said, even if you're just doing one small thing a day or half of a cut and polish, keep doing something, keep moving forward. All right, next video will be of me hitting these sides up. Okay, second day of cutting the, oh gosh, mosquitoes, sorry. Cutting down this Wagon R, and got the sides done. Man, I just took this pad off the DA and it's hot. And yeah, there's a noticeable difference, but this is just the first step. Taking off the oxidized layer on the car, cleaning up all the staining that was going on because of that wiper all the way down to the bumper. I couldn't really get this. It's just, I'm worried I'm gonna burn through it, but can't really see it on camera. Yeah, kind of. but it's a hell of a lot better than it was. Yeah, I did this side. So just finished this up. I'm gonna go to polish with my polishing pad. Start that tomorrow. And then finish it off with the wax, liquid wax. So it's summer here in Central Valley, so we don't expect rain. Sure enough, rain Saturday. So Sunday, what I do? Wash the cars. Today, it's Tuesday, it rained again. Like thunder storm, which is odd for Central California. So guess what I get to do this weekend? Wash the cars. Delica was outside, I got wet, Topo was wet. GX got wet, but I put a cover on it. Stage is always parked in the garage. So, cool. And this one is inside, so it didn't get wet, which that would have sucked. But yeah, I'm moving forward with the Topo, just getting it cleaned up for the new owner. Because, truth be told, I couldn't give it to him the way it was. The paint was so oxidized, and it was sitting for so long. You know, it's like, how would you feel getting this car? Of course, you're gonna have that initial excitement because it's a JDM car, it's a new little car. But then when you give it its first wash, you're like, man, the paint's trash. And I don't think he's too savvy with all the, you know, detailing things. Not that I'm like a detailer by any means, but I can at least get some kind of result. So yeah, here we go. All right, just finished up on the ultimate polish. Yeah, looks good. You can see reflections now, whereas before you did not. So the paint pretty much cleaned up pretty well. Especially all the stains back here. So last but not least, I'm gonna apply some wax. I'm gonna use the buffer. With the Topo, I did it by hand, but I'm gonna use the buffer with the polishing pad, apply the wax, let it set for a little, or cure or whatever, or activate, I don't know what they call it. Then wipe it off, and I'm gonna call it good. In the back here, got a bunch of tires. This is for the GS. This is for the Topo. I'm gonna get the wheels, the rims. So I gotta pull these out, put them somewhere so they're safe. Kind of clean it up a little bit on the inside, not too much. I want to give them a good blank slate to work with. But I don't want to do 100%. I mean, I did the oil change, I did the spark plugs, I got the belts ordered. So it's just a matter of when I get those in. And I'll gauge, see if he wants to tinker with it too. I bought wipers, you can put those on. I just installed the rear one because you gotta kind of, it's like you're buying an insert and you're replacing the insert. So you're utilizing the same thing. But bought the front wipers for him. I may pull the radio so I can see what kind of connector is back there, so I can order a connector, and I might put that radio in. So we'll see where it takes me. But today I just want to finish up the polish and get it parked outside so I can pull the Topo in. And I'm thinking about just removing the rear struts right now, or shocks, and I don't know, maybe I shouldn't jump a gun. We'll see. But this should be done in, I don't know, not more than an hour, 30 minutes. And then I'll pull off all the tape and then show you a reveal outside. Here it is in the sunlight.